Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a little bit of a different journal video for you. I am still journaling, but I actually took footage the last 5 days, so all like the Workweek days, to show you my general journaling practice. Of course, I have a lot of footage. I have 22 gigabytes of footage of me journaling, so I'm gonna speed it up a lot, and I'm gonna do some voiceovers to tell you what I'm using and what I'm writing about maybe. But I thought I would do something different and not show you like the really set up journal situation, because I love doing the journal videos, but like I also just journal when I'm sitting on the couch, and I never really show you guys that all that much, so I wanted to do something more real, I guess. So I filmed like 5 days of journaling. It was interesting. Journal cover is the Galen leather cover. I come back to this a lot. I really love it. Notebook I'm using is the Galen leather Tomoe River notebook. The spine is getting a little iffy. I don't know if you can see that. It's gonna focus. But it's still okay. It's because I've been trying to shove it into a different Galen leather cover. Did not like that, so I messed it up a little bit. I'm over halfway in this. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. And I started this at the end of January, so it's been quite a lot of like writing. Still like it. I do wish this was like dotted or something, because I like the way my handwriting looks super straight when I have dotted paper, and with this blank paper it's just not as neat, but I can manage. It's fine. Another thing, I started doing 30 inks, 30 days. Kind of a struggle because it leads to a lot of pen cleaning, but also fun because I've been using some stuff that it has been untouched for quite a while. What else do I want to say? Yeah, I hope you enjoy this. It's gonna be a little different, and it's gonna be long. Depends on how much I speed it up. I haven't decided yet. I'm shooting this before editing, so who knows, you know. Anyway, if you want to share your journaling practice with me, please do so in the comments. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you later. Switch the shots. Okay, here we have the first shot of my journaling, and I'm using a Pilot capless here in the Finnish Blue Carbonesque or Blue Splash, depending on where you are. The ink I'm using is Lamy Dark Lilac. It is one of my favorite purples with lovely sheen, and there's a reason that I'm using this ink in this pen, and that's because the nib tends to be a little bit dry. Lamy Dark Lilac is fairly wet, and thus I enjoy using it in this pen. What you will see during this whole video is that I do other stuff during journaling. When I film the normal journal videos, I tend to like focus on the journaling and not really do other stuff, but I text James and I play Animal Crossing in this video later. Like, you see me do a bunch of stuff during. I get distracted in regular journaling sessions. Same day, different location. This is me journaling on the couch. I tend to sit on the couch and journal quite a lot, especially when I'm just on the phone with James. And at night, I tend to journal while watching TV. Right now, I'm just sitting on the couch. I think I'm on the phone with James. I'm not completely sure. The footage of this day, there's quite a lot of it because it's my Monday, and Mondays are my days off, so I do have a lot more time to actually journal. So I think there's even another shot coming from the same day. Same day, different pen. I am using a TWSBI Aurora here in my journal. You can't really see it that well. I think in a later shot you see it a little bit better. It is a lovely pen by TWSBI. It was a limited edition and you cannot get it anymore, alas. But it is one of my favorite extra fine nibs, so I pulled it out for the last bit of journaling of the day. Okay, here we have the next day, and I start my day with a Wingsung 618. I believe I inked it and uninked it, and I wasn't really happy with the pen-ink combination. I sometimes have that. I want my pens to flow really well. I like them wet, and sometimes it's just not working. So shortly after this first little shot, I changed my pen entirely. Because I wasn't happy with it. The Wingsung 618 is a decent pen. If you want a cheapie that you can beat around, that's actually a really good one. But yeah, it wasn't working with the combination I had in mind. Not great. And here you see the TWSBI Aurora in a better light. It has a black nib, so the nib kind of disappears, but you can see that green swirly a little bit more. It is a lovely pen, one of my favorites right now. So this is the same day, but it's at night after work. I'm using an Opus 88 right now, and I'm trying to get it to work because I just inked it. It was not inked before, and I'm just trying to push that ink through the feed. This is one of my favorite pens in general, not at the moment, but in general. It is a steel nib, and it's not a very expensive pen, but it just works. It's like my workhorse pen, and it's great. It just feels right in my hands, and I love it. another day, and I think I did my first bit of journaling after work here. I'm using a Lamy Ion that I got on that day. I wanted to try out an Ion. I had never done it before, and this is the green version, the new version, and I liked it a lot because it reminds me of British racing green, and that is one of my favorite colors. We used to have a Mini Cooper at home, and I always wished it was British racing green. Someday I will own a British racing green Mini Cooper. They are so cool. Here we have another day. I'm using a Watermelon apostrophe here, a pen that I haven't used in a while. I started to join in on the project 30 Inks 30 Days, so I inked something new, and I used the ink Diamine Steel Blue, which is a lovely kind of tealish ink. It's not as blue as the name would suggest, but it is pretty great. Alright, last day of this sort of project. In this shot I'm using a Faber-Castell Ambition. I inked it with Diamine Deep Magenta, which is not my favorite pink ink. I am a fan of pink ink, but this is definitely not my favorite. It is very cool toned, and I like more warm toned pinks that actually sheen a lot. The pen in itself is quite good. It does have a really weird grip, and if you are interested in an Ambition, you should really look at the grip before you buy. It is teeny tiny, and sometimes people are left holding the pen at the barrel, so pay attention to that if you're interested in it. As you can see in this shot, I'm actually watching TV. That's what I do a lot when I'm journaling on the couch. I told you that before, I think. But yeah, I just get distracted by the TV and I'm just doing other stuff. I remember I'm actually on the phone with James right here too. So I'm doing many different things while I'm journaling. When I'm journaling, not in a journal video. I guess this is also a journal video, but you guys catch my drift, right? This is just different. Okay, we're getting to the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you have any questions about anything down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. It's very interesting to film, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Have a lovely Easter Sunday.